So, what do we have here? Crispy pork, plant-based. No pig. Meat Zero, 7-Eleven. Sadly, we don't have a fryer. Only air fryers. But we'll try to compare with the real thing. So first we'll need to go and get some.
So, as I was still waiting for the chef to sort of cook the crispy pork, I went around to take some macro photography with the new phone that I had, the Samsung A52, which using the flashlight just allows for greater isolation since it's brightly exposed on the main subject. The background could get a little bit darker, sort of framing the main subject.
There's some. The real deal. So let's fry this baby up. Look at that. What the fuck? Looks like tofu. A bit firm. Comes in blocks. So it's not as soft as something like tofu, I suppose. There's the crispy one. Ask the person to just fry it up. Don't need to add too many things to it. So it's nothing special. Okay, it's done. Woo. Doesn't smell like anything. Okay, here we have it. I mean, honestly, first of all, you certainly get quite a lot. 200 grams for the amount right here. I mean, that's a fair bit. But then how does it taste? Let's go. Crunchy. And this is just from the air fryer since I don't have a traditional oil fryer. Obviously, it's not gonna taste like pork, but texture is pretty close. Of like the outside is crispy, while the middle section, where it's supposed to be the fat and meat, is sort of soft. Very interesting. I have very limited experiences with this kind of vegan food. Last time it was trying out some vegan macaroni and cheese. And you can imagine this fake cheese and fake all of that stuff. And that was pretty bad. But definitely something to cook. It has potential. I think with a good chef, you fry this up with like the oiliest of pans and stick some nice grapals and maybe some mushrooms, who knows, onions, some garlic. But frying like this on its own, well, it's not gonna work out for obvious reasons. If you take a real pork and then you put in an air fryer, at least the fat inside will render and melt away, leaving it to be a little bit more juicy. But here it's just dry, so definitely would need to cook it, or as the recommendations go, to fry it in oil. But if you want something that's healthy or plant-based, then why are you frying it in oil? A reason here where at the house we try to avoid using oils, that's why we have an air fryer. For times we do want to like fry and make things crispy, but avoid using oils. So what's the real point here if you're trying to use plant-based sort of meat replacements, but then use a lot of oil, which is still unhealthy for you? So the only reason if you were to pick this is to just not eat animal meat entirely. That one was a big piece. I would prefer to have the smaller ones. Just more crunch. I mean, I haven't even tried this one yet, but we all know how the real deal tastes like. So it just definitely looks like fried tofu in squares. Doesn't want to focus, but you get the idea. Fried square tofus, and then advertised as pork.